What's going on, guys? I'm Dan, this is Scented Waters, and today we have a review for you, but this time it's more geared towards the women's fragrances. I know I've been talking about it, at least on my social medias, but how about I be about it? So this time it's for the ladies, or even the men that like wearing women's fragrances because, hey, you can wear what you want. But before we go any further, how about you hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and hit that bell. So the fragrance in Spotlight is actually a celebrity fragrance, and it's called Fancy Love by Jessica Simpson. Before I get into the actual fragrance, how about I give you the notes? For the top notes, you have bergamot, peach blossom, and champagne. For the mid notes, you have jasmine, lotus, rose, frangipani, and also peony. And for the base, you have amber, patchouli, woodsy notes, and musk. For the presentation, on the front, you have Fancy Love and Jessica Simpson name on the bottom. Nice goldish top with concentration on the bottom, which is very small, but this is an EDP. The spray on this is narrow, but it shoots out very far. This fragrance is considered an EDP eau de parfum, so it should last fairly long. Should. At first sniff, it does smell very synthetic, but I've smelled this before, and after 15 seconds or so, the florals and the bergamot, the citrus, start coming through. It is a very citrusy, florally type fragrance where I feel it would work great for a good office setting, a good date night. Florals are great for date night. Sweet florals will actually work great, and this one is actually a sweet fragrance. Works great for the office, good for date nights, good for more warmer type weathers, spring, summer, and warmer falls and whatnot. If you're into florals, this is a good one. The citrus also gives it a different type of aspect, which blend together with the flowers. It does give a very youthful type fragrance, but it is worn by many people. The age ranges that I see that this would work great for is teenagers and up, to be honest. This is a good all age fragrance. Like, I don't see a good cap on age range for this one. I don't see like an older woman not wearing this one, because I think it would work great for everybody, young to old. Further into the dry down of this, probably after like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, the amber makes this fragrance a little bit warmer. So you have a floral, citrus, warm fragrance that still works great for the heat. If you were to wear this in the office, I don't think anybody would really get offended unless they're not really into florals, to be honest. So to add on to that, not only would it work great for the office or outdoors or even dates, I also think that this would be a good clubbing type fragrance for women, especially if you spray this heavy. If you spray this like maybe like 5 to 6 sprays, maybe even 7, this one would work great for a clubbing aspect as well. The projection on this fragrance I felt lasted about 1.5 to 2 hours. The longevity lasts a good easy 8 hours plus, because when my girlfriend wore this fragrance, it actually was a good skin scent, because when I smelled it on her skin later on, I'd ask her, what is it? And she said, well, Fancy Love. But not only is this a great fragrance, it is also a cheap fragrance. You can get this on fragrancenet.com for like about 25 bucks. Give or take a few cents here and there. But this is also a fragrance that you can find at TJ Maxx, Marshalls. If you were to go at some of these discounter shops like stores and all that, and even CVS, you can find these. But I think they charge way more than what you can get it for online. A big bottle, 100 ml of this, 25 bucks online, easy. And I don't think you would go wrong, especially if you like florals. This is definitely a good gift for your mother, your wife, your girlfriend. And on top of that, it's a cheap fragrance that does not smell super cheap. When it warms up to the skin and actually blends in with their body chemistry, it actually is a great fragrance, actually, especially on my girlfriend. When I smell it on her, I love it. Giving this a rating 1 out of 10, I give this a good 8. It smells great. It's a good fragrance for women. I feel that you just can't go wrong with it. When it becomes a skin scent, it does become a little bit more sensual because of the amber, that just a warmer type aspect. When you smell it on their neck or their body and you're up close, it just feels warm. So Fancy Love, definitely check it out. I don't think it's a bad buy, especially for the cost. It's a cheapie, 25 bucks, great all around. Another place that I remember seeing this at is Perfumania in the Wellington Mall, and I think they also have one in the Boynton Beach Mall. This is my area that I'm speaking about, but for the people that are in this local West Palm Beach area, you can definitely find this a lot, because honestly, everywhere I go to that have fragrances, at least in discounters, this one I've seen. So definitely get your nose on it, test it out, especially at Perfumania. At least you can test them out over there. Then you'll see if you want to spend that 25 bucks on it or not. So would I buy this for my girlfriend if she were to run out of this? Yes, because honestly, I think this is like the third bottle that she's had of this fragrance since me and her have been together. So yes. So there you go, guys. That's my take on a woman's fragrance. Jessica Simpson, Fancy Love. Let me know, have you smelled this fragrance? Have you smelled any other ones from the Jessica Simpson line of Fancy Love fragrances? What do you think about me reviewing women's fragrances? I already did the poll on Instagram and so on and so forth. So I've gotten a good feedback from them. I'd like to hear what you guys think. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and hit that bell. Fancy Love by Jessica Simpson. Great fragrance, but at the end of the day, still scented water.